Chapter 5 The Secret Plan. As soon as I got home from school, I ran straight to my room and slammed the door. Freddie, is that you? My mom called from downstairs. I didn't answer. I didn't feel like talking to anyone ever again. I could hear my mom's footsteps on the stairs. Why couldn't she leave me alone? I got into bed and pulled the covers over my head. She knocked on the door. Freddie, honey, are you in there? No answer. Freddie, are you all right? No answer. Freddie, Freddie. She started to turn the door handle. Leave me alone, I shouted. What's wrong, sweetie? Nothing. Now go away. I'm not sure what part of go away she didn't understand, but the next thing I knew, she opened the door and walked in. I said, go away. She came over to the bed and sat down. Are you feeling all right, honey? She asked, trying to pull the covers off my head. Let me feel your forehead to see if you have a temperature. I held on the covers tightly. No, I don't have a temperature. Well, something must be wrong. You always come home and go straight to the kitchen for a snack. I'm not hungry. If you're not hungry, then I definitely know something's not right because you always want to eat. Just when I thought she was never going to leave the room, Susie came home from school. Oh, that sounds like Susie. I'll go check on her and then I'll be right back. Take your time, I said from underneath the covers. After I heard her footsteps disappear down the hall, I sat up in bed and hit my forehead with the palm of my hand. Think, think, think. I had to come up with a plan. There was no way I was going to get up in front of everyone in a silly turkey costume, and Max would call me turkey and gobble gobble in my ear for the rest of my life. Just then a great idea popped into my head. Maybe I could run away until after Thanksgiving. I could disappear until after the show was over. And then I'd come back. Why didn't I think of this before? I ran to my closet to look for my suitcase on wheels, my favorite one with the big hammerhead shark on it. My closet was such a mess, I couldn't find it at first. I pulled out my baseball bat, my roller skates, and my skateboard. I finally found the suitcase, hidden behind the big blow-up shark I won at the carnival last month. I dragged it out of the closet, set it down on my bed, and stared at it for a long time. What do you need to pack if you are going to run away? I had never run away before, so I really had no idea. I started with the easy stuff: underwear, a few pairs of pants, some shirts, my favorite shark pajamas. So far, so good. Of course, I would have to take the Dream Police, Chompers, Eddie, and Bananas. I couldn't sleep without my special stuffed animals, and they would protect me from anything bad that might happen. I looked around the room. What else? What else? Oh, a picture of my family. I would have to take one with me so I could remember what they looked like. I didn't have a picture in my room, so I would have to sneak out and borrow one from the dresser in my parents' room. My mom had all kinds of family pictures on her dresser, so she would never notice if one of them was missing. I slowly opened my bedroom door and peeked out to make sure the coast was clear. My mom and Susie were downstairs. I tiptoed to my parents' room and grabbed a picture of the whole family at the beach last summer. I hid it under my shirt and quickly tiptoed back to my room. I stuck it in the suitcase under my pajamas and sat back down on my bed to think. As I was sitting there deciding what else to pack, I heard footsteps on the stairs. Oh, great. My mom was coming back. I couldn't let her see my suitcase, so I quickly shoved it under the bed and jumped back under the covers. I did it just in time, too, because she didn't even knock. She just barged right in. Freddie, are you still hiding under there? Then came Susie, 2 steps behind. What's he doing? Go away, both of you. Someone's in a bad mood, said Susie. Who invited you in here anyway? Someone's got a case of the grumpies, Susie said and laughed. Leave me alone. As my mom came closer to me, she tripped on the handle of my suitcase. It was sticking out slightly from underneath the bed. My mom fell on top of me. Ow! I shrieked. Oh, I'm so sorry, Freddie. It was an accident. I just tripped on something on your floor. I think it was this thing here. Before I could stop her, she reached down and pulled out the suitcase. A suitcase? Why is your suitcase under your bed? I asked you to keep it in your closet. My mom is a neat freak, so everything always has to be put back in the right place. Under the bed was not the right place for a suitcase. I'm going to put it back in the closet. When she lifted the suitcase to put it back, it must have felt heavy, so she stopped and started to unzip it. What's in here, Freddie? Did you forget to unpack it from our last? Wait! I yelled. I jumped off the bed and sailed through the air, trying to grab the suitcase before she could open it all the way. Instead, I missed and landed with a thud on the floor. Oh my goodness, Freddie, are you all right? I stared up at her from the floor. Yeah, I said weakly. I think so. What has gotten into you? You are acting so strangely. And why is your suitcase packed? Susie interrupted. Are you planning on going somewhere? Great, just great. While I was lying on the floor, my busybody sister had opened my suitcase all the way, and now she and my mom could see everything. Freddie, enough of these games. Either you tell me what's going on here, or you are in big trouble, mister.